So today I'm going to remove the or convert the cloth seat to a leather. And the passenger side is a bit tricky because it has the occupancy sensor. I think the occupancy sensor is over here in this area, and then the heating element or the heater is over here. I don't have a heater since I have cloth seats. In order for our car not to throw an airbag light, um, we need to preserve the occupancy sensor. I don't think you could just like swap the seat with the occupancy sensor. It might work, it might not work. I'm not so sure, but it's better. It's safe actually to just like retain the original sensor. So my plan is basically I have to remove the cloth and preserve the foam there because the foam is actually the sensor is actually glued to the foam. Same thing with the heater, but I don't have to worry about it. Basically, I just have to remove the hug rings over here that's attached to it, and then I'm gonna use zip ties instead of hug rings. They're way easier, and you could actually put more tension on it. First thing to do is basically you have to remove this tray, and the tray is actually held by a bolt down here. I think there's like three nuts that attaches to a stud. So we have to remove the cover first. So you just like pry this out. Start from the bottom. Yeah, you basically have to start from the bottom and then move your way out. The cover removed, and I got some tons of junk out over here. So many more wipes. Some coins over here, and some clips that stayed. Yeah, these are the three nuts that you need to remove. Then once it's out, yeah, the whole tray. So I got it out. Yep, it's like three studs over there. Next is to remove this trim over here and the one on the side too. So I am getting the clips at the front. They are just plastic clips. Yeah, when you take this out, this is gonna be loose on this side. The back is also, the back has these clips too. Next is to pull this handle out. You just have to really pull this hard, yeah, and it will come out. And then since you have the clips out already, you can actually pry this out now. So you just pry that out. It should easily come out. Yep. Then do the same thing on this side. I believe this side is easier because there's no handle. Yeah. So as you can see, these are held in by plastic clips that you could like loosen. Sometimes you could lose this by hand, but sometimes you need to have a pry tool to dislodge this. Yeah, they're all over the perimeter. I think this one has a clip down here. Yeah, it's over here, hidden. See, the rear ones are held in by two springs. This one and this one. So I got this one out, and it looks like we cannot pull this out without removing this one first because the cable. I think this one is for the airbag, the yellow one, and then this one is for the occupancy sensor. So from here, you could see the clips at the front. Yeah, this is for the front. Yep. So there are three clips in here. Probably. No, you need a pry tool to take this. So actually, there's actually one more here. and one more on this side. So there's actually okay, now we're going to take out the upper cover. So go ahead, take out this headrest. Just pulls out. Oh, there you go, right there. And this handle, need to take this cover out, and it will expose like a screw in here. I got the handle out. There you go. So we're going to take out this or open up this cover. It's like just being clipped in here. Yep. Then got two more clips in here. There's a clip over here. So there's a lot of cable in here. Oh yeah, there's a common connection in here. Yep. So the one I have for a different model year, the connection is different. So you cannot just easily swap it. You're probably gonna run into trouble, like the car not recognizing it. It should probably be the same model year. Okay, so yep, it's just tucked in. You see the other side? Yep, that's also just tucked in. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, this is kind of a puzzle on how to take this out. Because this cable, probably we need to disconnect the cable. Yeah. Yep, disconnect the cable. That's how you could pull this out. But before doing that, we'll see if we could pull this out all the way out. So for the cloth one, instead of a zipper that goes into there, they have like this metal bracket that clips this whole thing over there. Same thing on the other side. Yep, take out that clip, and basically you could take this out. Yep, genius. Yep. So I'm almost halfway there. And then for the, you need to take out that headrest clump over there. So you just press that in. You just press those two clips, and it will go out. It's, you can just use your hand to do it. It doesn't need a tool, or you don't need to. So yeah, for the headrest clump, you just like press this tool and then push it up, and then it will come out. Yep. So we're clear over here, and then we'll see if we could undress this. So it turns out you cannot like pull this up without taking this whole thing out. So we need to disconnect the cables. Yep, this one. Yep, we need to disconnect this from here. This airbag too. So I got the cables disconnected. Actually for this one I have to, yeah, there were some brackets in here. Yep, this one. And basically you just have to pull this out over here so that you could pull the bottom from the upper one separately. Same thing with the other one. Yep. And So yeah, there's still another hug ring connector in here, and there's also another hug ring connector that holds the bottom seat cover, so need to take out that hug connector for hug so ring. You could since you can open it now, you need to remove these hug rings, and these hug rings are not easy to remove actually. They have side cutters, but it cannot cut them. What I usually do is I just rotate them and then use my long nose pliers to expand it. See, like say this one. Oh, yeah, that one. You could just rotate it, find the what we call that. Find both of the ends, and then from there you could just like expand them. I got both the ends there, and I just insert my long nose pliers and then expand it. Find your long nose pliers, and you could have a gap in there, and then. So I finally got the bottom cover out. So what's left is the hug rings over here. Yep. So you could easily like take them fully out now. I don't think you could reuse them. Maybe you can, but I'm gonna use zip ties. So it's time to take this cable out, because there's no way you could pull this up without taking this cable. And also on the other side. It's another cable. So there's like a slot here that goes at the back, so you just pull that out. Same thing with this side here. And yep, here's the occupancy sensor. So I'm just gonna, so here's 1, 2. Let me see the airbag in here. So I'm slowly working my way up, and then yeah, just be cautious about around the occupancy sensor. Okay, now we're almost there. So the area around the airbag is somehow tricky, so we'll see. So the airbag is over here. Yep. So there's like a pouch for it. So I just removed everything. So this is how it looks like, preserving the occupancy sensor. Now let's tackle the airbag here. So I think you could just remove this bracket. Yep. This bracket over here. Let me do it. I cannot do it with one hand. So basically just remove this bracket, and I think this one, there's a holder there too. Yep, so I got it. So it's separate now, and I'm not even touching the airbag or disconnecting it. It just stays in place. So it's time for the cloth one. So this is how it looks like. Serving the airbag over here. Yep. You don't have to attach all the cables here. So this is the one from the donor vehicle. This is the heater. I don't need it on my 2005 because it doesn't have a seat heater. It's a cloth one. I don't need to actually like install this somehow. Yeah, it's easy to install it. It's just basically glued in, but that's extra wiring that I need to do. And this is the sensor, and I'm not so sure if yeah, the connector is different. Yep. I think it's different. Yeah, I think the sensor is the same, but the connection is different, like this one. Yep. This one is different, and it's on the other side. Yep. This one I left the airbag. I don't need the airbag, but oh yeah, there's actually like two connections. Actually three. Yeah, three at the back. Interesting. So this is like 2, 4. I don't know why this one is too many. This one, yep. Yeah, the connectors are different, so it's better to preserve the existing one than using the. Okay, now I'm ready to put in the leather to this one. But first, we need to swap these brackets for the airbag, because the leather one has a different bracket. See that? They're way different. Yeah, this one is also different, the black one. See that? The cloth one has a wider dimension. It's spread apart compared to the leather. Well, the beauty of zip ties is that you could put them loose, so that you could like work on this area without like fighting with the tightness. So once you're done putting all of this, you could just like tighten them one by one. Yep, like that. It's way easier than, and I cannot buy the hog ring pliers from Harbor Freight because it's just way too big. It's not ideal for this tight space. I think that one is good for fencing, I guess, not for upholstery. So I'm gonna cut this and then work my way down. I'm done with the upper cover. So it's not stretched yet, but I'm working on the bottom one now. Usually you start on the rearmost side and then go up, and then this is how convenient the zip ties is. So you just like pull this out. This one too, slowly. Yep. And then you have to tighten them all the way down. Yep, once they're all tight down, you could cut it off. The weather is so hot. It's like 100 degrees right now, but the heat index is like 120. So look at this crying, melted. So here's the final product. I got it dyed a little bit to remove the black cracks and fill up some cracks in there, like bigger ones. And it's not perfect, but it actually looks presentable. I also got the armrest back in shape. This is actually from the rear ones. Yep. And yeah, the headrest too. And we should not be getting any airbag faults when you turn it on. Yep. So airbag is gone. So it's a success.